I am so excited to tell you guys about my journey to Christ. Let's first start by saying a prayer. Let's bow our heads. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, Lord. Lord, speak through me. In your name I pray. Amen. All right, guys. So, looking back over my life, I realized that I've been praising the Lord all my life because I grew up in the church. I was one of the first 5-year-olds to praise dance. So I was already serving the Lord, even though I didn't necessarily know I was. I knew the Lord through experiences through other people, but I didn't really know the experiences for myself. I know my mom and my grandma used to tell me all the time how great the Lord was, but I didn't necessarily resonate with that. I had a pivoting moment in my life when I kind of hit a brick wall. I was in a bad relationship or a bad engagement, and I didn't necessarily know what to do, but I knew that I couldn't keep leading on to my own understanding. So I remember going to watch the movie War Room. I don't know if you guys have watched that, but I went and saw that movie, and I came back home and I started imitating everything that I saw there. So I created a prayer wall. I was already doing journaling, but I started a prayer journal. And I just remember just asking for strength. And I just want to say the Lord truly does work. And he is so good because he shows up and he shows out, y'all. He gave me the strength to get out of that relationship and basically push forward. But fast forward to January 2019, I made a New Year's resolution to strengthen my relationship with the Lord and to just to know him more and for myself so I could hear him. Because I know I have so many friends who say, hey, I can hear the Lord. And I'm like, I want to hear the Lord more too. And so it's funny how God works. 2 weeks after I made that resolution, Sister Tamara, she DM'd me on Instagram and she was like, hey, we are starting a discipleship group this year and I really feel like you should join my group. I think it'd be beneficial. And I was like, okay, I don't really know Tamara like that. I mean, we've had a couple encounters. I picked up my niece from a vacation Bible study once and we've talked for a couple minutes, but I didn't really know her. So I was like, this is weird. God has answered my prayer. So I wrote back immediately, yes, okay, I'll sign up. And she was like, wait, pray about it and then get back to me because this is a true commitment and it's a year long. So I want to make sure that you are aware of that before you go ahead and commit. So of course I prayed over it. I asked the people of influence around me, which was my mom and dad. I'm like, what do you think? And they were like, of course, you've already talked about wanting to strengthen your relationship with him. So this would be the perfect time to do it. So I signed up. February came around and I walk into the first day of class. I didn't know what to expect. I just knew that I was what am I getting myself into? I just know my mission here is to strengthen my relationship. And I can tell you this, I had all these different women come into this group and all walks of life and tell their stories, give their wisdom, tell us their experiences. And I can tell you it was life-changing. So the top 3 things that I feel like I learned from being a part of that discipleship group was 1, fellowship. I also prayed to God in 2019 to have more black friends. That's one thing that I felt like I was lacking, and God just shows up and shows out. He brings all these black women who are Christian into my life, and I couldn't ask for anything less. And so, like I said, number 1 was fellowship is what I learned the most. I mean, these women poured their hearts out. They gave they told us their testimony. They gave us their godly wisdom, and I just felt like it helped me to seek him even more. And then 2, I would say that I learned to pray better. In the beginning of this class, I was really nervous to pray. I had a couple of people literally push me to pray. And I can tell you now that I feel like I am a better prayer to this day. Now, don't ask me to pray right now, but I do feel like I have strengthened my relationship with the Lord, and strengthened my prayer and public speaking, I guess you could say. And then 3 is awareness. I just feel like being in this class, learning so many different scriptures, just listening to so many different examples and experiences, I realized there's so many things that I've been remixing, scriptures I've been remixing, that I realized that, hey, that is not right. And I started realizing how blessed I am. I think sometimes we can get beside ourselves and we want all these materialistic things, but honestly, you can have all these materialistic things, but if you don't have the Lord, you're always going to be wanting more. And I really can tell you now that He has made me aware of all the blessings, all the miracles around me that are happening for others. It was truly eye-opening. So going forward, I'm super excited for 2020, this new decade, to continue to fellowship, to continue my journey in praying even better, and to continue my awareness. I just want to say I love each and every one of you guys, and I cannot wait to continue on this fellowship and this journey with the Lord. And I hope this helps someone. I hope this inspires someone. And I just want to say thank you so much. I was going to kiss, but no, really, thank you.